Aloha, we're here at the Spirit of Aloha show, and we have Joe Peach here as our guest, and he is going to tell us all about his adventures as well as being a life traveler around the world. Can you just introduce yourself?
Absolutely. First off, thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm really excited. I have been to quite a few of your events. I'm super excited about what your organization is doing to bring people together on this island. And like you said, my name is Joe Peach. That's my first and middle name. It's funny because a lot of people think that it's my last name because I say it so often, but I'm actually named after my great-great-grandfather, who's a runaway slave.
Oh, really? Not the
Yeah,
huh?
no. And so when he ran, the American Indian tribe that he ran to named him Peach. And so my parents wanted to name me after the first free man in my family.
Could you tell me a little bit more about where you traveled around the world? Because I hear you've traveled many places. There's even ways that you've done it for free.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I've actually been currently to 43 different countries on 5 continents. I've been all over the United States. I've been to Thailand and Dubai and Korea, and Romania and Germany, and I just got back from climbing Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, which was absolutely incredible. It really was. So, and yeah, I mean, I've definitely, had some fortune to find a way to actually do that at a whole lot lower costs, make it possible for a young person like myself to be able to get around the world. It's difficult for most people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's just the experience that you need, really, is the travel. You know, a lot of people give people money and things like that, but I think travel is just the best way to go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they say the world is a book and each place is a page. And even though, we're in Hawaii. Hawaii is an absolutely beautiful page. Like, it is definitely, of all the places I've ever traveled, this is the place that I know that I want to hold my roots. But I definitely believe that, travel is something that brings people together. It's something that everyone should do more of. And having a way where they can actually do more of it is just a gift that I love to give.
And your family and you as well travel together?
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting. I actually have my daughter drawing quietly in the studio right now, and she has more passport stamps than most adults. I mean, her first Disney park was Disneyland Paris. We went to Jamaica, just me and her.
These trips, how about with the food and everything else?
Oh my gosh, they're incredible. We like to say that there's vacations and then there's what we do, and what we try to do is we try to take all of the stresses out of planning a vacation. You literally just click it, book it, and go and enjoy yourself. So on many of the trips that my community creates, we pick you up from the airport, drop you off at the hotel. We have excursions and parties thrown in for you. I remember I was in Thailand, and they were throwing a party for us. It was incredible. It was like, I've been to Paradise Cove. It was similar in quality and entertainment and all of that stuff. And at this particular party, I'm a vegetarian, and so they didn't have food there that I could eat, which, I'm used to. I've been a vegetarian my entire life. And so I was very used to that. I just was drinking, having a good time, and I figured I'd eat back at the hotel. But on most of our vacations, there is a host there, a person who lives in the area, who knows the people and knows the languages, that actually helps you have a curated, positive experience. And they came up to me and said, "Hey, why aren't you eating?" I explained, and they said, "Hold on." Went to the owner of the party. The owner then drove home, cooked for me, brought the food back for me from his home. It was just an incredible experience.
5-star.
Oh, absolutely.
Experience. So that's almost like basically exclusive.
Yeah, it's a VIP invite-only travel club. That's why we're very, very careful to only really tell people that we know, that we like, that we would actually want to be on vacation with. Which is why, especially in the media, I'm an independent representative for this company, so I don't represent them, so I don't even say their name to people who I don't know. But I know that your viewers, they love you, you know, so...
They would love you.
Oh.
Trips going on, especially for the holidays.
Yeah.
Could you share your information to us so maybe people can contact you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, if anybody would be interested in hearing more about how, you know, we do what we do, you can call me. My number is 808-497-6793. And feel free to call or text me anytime. We also have information sessions on a daily basis, and you know, again, once I discuss things with an individual and find out if there's someone who would fit, then I'd invite them to hear about it. And you know, it's just an incredible gift that I love to give people. I mean, I've loved travel my entire life. I remember I went to Kaiser High School. And when I was a senior, they had a opportunity for us to go to Greece and Rome. And they told all of the students, you have to be able to afford it to sign up for it. But you can fundraise to supplement the cost. Well, I knew I couldn't afford it. There was no way. My parents were not going to sign that. So I actually had to tell my parents that, no, I can fundraise the whole thing, and only if I fundraise the whole thing will I go. Well, I sold candy, and I washed cars, and I wrapped gifts, and I raised well more than enough money to go on this trip because I'm so passionate about travel, and now to be able to share that gift is really something that I'm just super passionate about, and so glad that you know, organizations like yours has embraced and invited me to, you know, share with your followers.
Aloha, thank you for having us, and we're going to introduce Tony Young, our director of this show, and he's going to also introduce and interview Angela Keen. Take it away, Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony Young with the Aloha Spirit Show, and I'm sitting here today with Angela Keen, the Director of Communications, and you do really have a long title.
Thank you for Shriners Hospitals for Children Honolulu.
Tell me a little bit about Shriners.
Shriners is a nonprofit orthopedic hospital for children ages 0 up to the age of 18. Shriners started 94 years ago here in Hawaii. We were the second Shriners hospital. There's 22 Shriners hospitals in North America, including Canada and Mexico. We were the second in the United States.
Shriners has a reputation, and could you tell me about misconceptions about Shriners?
Well, Shriners is open to all kids, and a lot of people think you have to have special needs or special financial requirements or special financial needs to come to Shriners, and you don't. We accept all kids from 0 to 18 with insurance, without insurance, and regardless of ability to pay. So parents don't have to worry about the co-pays or the bills that come after their child receives care from us.
In our current political climate, how do you feel that our insurance and how medical insurance will be affecting us over the next couple of years? Do you see it getting better or worse?
That's a really tough question. It's hard to tell because I'm not someone who's experienced in forecasting, but I know at Shriners it's not going to affect our children and our families. So 85% of the kids that we serve are from Hawaii, from Oahu and all of the neighbor islands. We have 3 orthopedic surgeons, and those orthopedic surgeons go to serve kids here on Oahu, but then we also have clinics on neighbor islands where they go to see children. Our catchment area, so the children that we serve, is bigger than the continental United States. So all of the South Pacific, all of the tiny, tiny little islands, everything from Guam, Saipan, Kiribati, Christmas Island, Chuuk, Micronesia, Fiji, Samoa, Western Samoa, all of our orthopedic surgeons go out to those areas and do orthopedic clinics there. And for example, the last time we went to Guam, within 4 days of our clinic there, we saw 315 children, all regardless of insurance and regardless of ability to pay. So people will line up and wait for our surgeons to come, and a few of those kids will come to Oahu. So we help the parent and the child come to Oahu, and they stay in our housing on campus, and they receive care. Some of them have never seen an orthopedic surgeon before and have an orthopedic issue, so they could stay a couple of weeks or they might stay a whole year. We also have inpatient, So we have one of the largest operating rooms in the state, and that's where they do the surgeries, and the kids will stay in the hospital, and our medical staff will take care of them.
Well, we talked a little bit about the history of Shriners.
So it started with a fraternity of guys having fun with the red hats and the tassels called Shriners, and they wanted to do more than just have fun. They wanted to help children. And back in the 1920s, there was an issue with polio. And there was, at that time, before Jonas Salk, there was no cure. And there were many children facing orthopedic issues connected to polio. So the Shriners decided to start the hospital. And their first one was in Shreveport, Louisiana. The second hospital was in Honolulu. Our very first patient in Honolulu was a Native Hawaiian girl who had polio. And she actually lived to be 99 years old. So we helped her life become better by treating her, and she had a long life because of it. But once the vaccine came into play, polio was eradicated, and the Shriners said at that time, okay, what can we do to continue to help children? And at that time, they decided to help what they termed crippled children. We would no longer use that term today, but any child with an orthopedic issue. And from there, it just grew to all orthopedic issues, everything from fractures on the football field or soccer field, strained or broken hand or arm from playing volleyball. We see those kids. We see athletes. We also see kids with scoliosis and other orthopedic issues, club foot, hip dysplasia, just about anything from the toes all the way up to the neck that has to do with orthopedics in your spine, your muscles, your tendons, any of that. Shriners does welcome patients with insurance, so if you have insurance, that's great. If a parent doesn't have insurance, that doesn't matter because we still take care of those kids as well, regardless of ability to pay. So parents don't have to worry about all the medical costs that they face for getting care for their child.
Outside of the hospital, what else does Shriners do for the community?
Wow, we do a lot. In addition to our orthopedics, we have a dental team. So we have a skilled team of dentists that do dental surgery under sedation for kids in a controlled environment in the operating room with a pediatric anesthesiologist. And they take care of these children who might not be able to handle a dentist treating them in a regular dental environment. So they are able to put them under in the OR and take care of all their dental needs. And they wake up and they're happy and they're healthy because of it. The dental program has also helped us prevent infections with surgery. So anytime that you have an infection in your mouth, it's a risk for the rest of your body for infection, especially if you have surgery. So Shriners is very proud to say that we have gone 58 months without any infections in the operating room, which is astounding.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. We also do some community outreach. So our Shriners fraternity helps in the community with community issues, but our employees get together and we will do outreach to help the homeless shelter. So we will volunteer our time to cook some meals and present it to the folks who might need a hot meal. This holiday season, we're going caroling at some of the facilities near our hospital to share some aloha in the community with the senior center and different areas around there. So we do a lot of things that are unseen.
So one of the things we do at the Spirit of Aloha show is we promote the Spirit of Aloha. We invite guests that do the same. So I would like to ask you, what does the Aloha Spirit mean to you?
Oh, wow. What does the Aloha Spirit mean to me? It means so many things. Alo means to be in the presence, and Ha is the breath of life. And when you bring those two together, it is very, very special. To share of yourself, to give of your time, to make a difference in someone's life, to make their life better, is all what Aloha Spirit is. And I think that's what life is all about. And I wish that we could spread that to other places.
Thank you very much. I'm sitting with Angela Keen at the Shriners Hospital, and I'm Tony Young, and you're watching the Spirit of Aloha show.
Okay, well, let's go out there and see who else is involved and knows about the Aloha Spirit show and know what their meaning is.
My name is Terry Bear, and the festival is called Veg Fest 2, Oahu. And our booth is called the House of Truth. And what we do at our House of Truth, it's the only one of its kind, is people volunteer to watch a 4-minute video of how their food got from the farm to their plate. And if they want to watch it, we give them $1.
So how did Veggie Fest get this big crowd?
Because your consciousness is being raised. More people want to be healthy. More people want to save the environment. More people want to help the animals. They were taught this in school. They drank milk from the time they were babies. They want the information. More people want to be healthy and save the planet, and this is how to do it.
You know, I think that it's the most karmically clean way to live. You know, I think that we are compassionate beings, we are loving beings, and, you know, when you learn to see that there's this sacredness in everything, you want to revere it, you want to treat it special, and it's, yeah, again, the most positive way to live.
My name is Henry.
And you are the owner of Henry's Tonics.
Yes, I'm the owner of Henry's Tonics, and we're in the process of changing our name right now to True Body Bliss Company. So in about 2 weeks, we're going to be switching over to this new name.
So we are doing a Tex-Mex jackfruit from the Jackfruit Company, and we're simply just throwing it in a pan and sauteing it with some peppers and onions. And basically just showing how easy it is to have replacement vegan foods. And hopefully everybody really enjoys them. So that's what Veg Fest Oahu is all about.
Hi, my name is Jen Sanchez, and it's the High Brew. It's something I've wanted to do for a good 15 years now, and I just decided that I'm almost 40 and it's time to start doing something for myself. I actually found it very easy. It only took me about a month to get this set up and get going. So I think there's a lot of positive attributes and people that are out there that want to see people succeed. And so I had a lot of support from friends and family and locals that really just thought, wow, it's a great idea. Because I've been a barista for 15 years, and it's something that I find a passion for. It's not only just making coffee, but it's an art. And there's a when you have a passion for something like that, then I come to work every day and I love it. Not just because I own it, but because it's something I really love to do, and it makes me happy. I mean, I've only been open a month, so it's nothing funny yet, but just great people coming in to support, and it's a hidden little gem. To me, it's being able to give back to people, share my love and aloha for what I do here, and to make people's day. Sometimes, a lot of times, I'm the first face that people see in the morning when they come to work or off the street or on their way to work, and I want to make sure that everybody goes to work or has a wonderful day, and just spreading that aloha and love and positive, good energy out there. So just giving back.
Aloha! I'm Miss Savvy, and you're watching the Spirit of Aloha show. Hi, I'm originally from San Francisco, California, and I've been here on the island for about a year now. I moved from San Francisco to Kaneohe. I'm a published pinup model, a producer, professional tap dancer, and burlesque artist. I originally came to Hawaii for love, and it didn't work out. However, when I was here, I started networking and meeting the other artists on the island, and I saw opportunity to have new parties and shows, do something a little different that encompassed all types of art in one. Burlesque is very much thriving. It's opened a lot of doors as it's become more inclusive for all shapes and sizes and genders. And it's really evolved. And so it's really exciting to see the different types of creativity that's coming out of the burlesque industry currently. There is a thriving scene here in Hawaii, as well as California, where I'm from. It's self-expression that anyone can do, and it's all facets of creativity. I think a lot of people don't know how much goes into burlesque, and so personally, I choreograph, I make my own costumes, I do my own promo and marketing, my own photo shoots, and now I'm curating the Surf Shack here in Hawaii. If you want to follow the Surf Shack Hawaii, it's Surf Shack HI on Instagram.
Ain't no sunshine when she gone. This house ain't no home anytime when she goes away. Anytime when she goes away. I know, 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 I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I'll leave your thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day.
Aloha, thank you for being a part of this Spirit of Aloha show. And we had Angela Keen and Joe Peach, the Peachy Keen Show today. It was amazing interviewing these two, and thank you for having us. And we'll see you next time. Your picture, let me see. Can I see it? Can I see? Oh my gosh, you are such an artist. Look at this. Is this a rainbow? Is that a rainbow? And what's this? Is this me? Oh, and what is this? Oh my gosh, it's like my favorite flower. It's a sunflower, and it's like a North Star up there. Wow! She's gonna autograph this for me and sign it and date it, and I'm always gonna remember. I'm probably gonna laminate this so we can have this. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me on. This was incredible. I look forward to seeing it.
Both of you. Yes.
Yeah.
Having out and call him.
Yeah,
and
call
reach
me.
him.